Okay, so today our meditation session is going to focus on moving a particular vibration of energy through our energy system. We're going to go ahead and we're just going to start with our basic shielding exercise. So I want you to go ahead and get into a comfortable position. Take a few long, slow, deep breaths in, holding them, releasing them very slowly, always with the goal of breathing slower and deeper over the course of the meditation. During this point in time, I want you to also give your body permission to relax, to release the fight or flight mode. Give your mind permission to relax and stop focusing on everything and just focus on breathing in and out very slowly and focus on my voice, the sound of my words. You don't even have to pay attention to what the words are. Just focus on my voice as we go through this journey today. Now, getting into your comfortable position, whether you're laying on the floor, the bolster under your knees, or if you're sitting up and leaning against the wall or a cushion, that's fine. I want you to just have your hands loose, either next to your side, or laying across your stomach, or sitting folded in your lap, whatever you want to do with your hands. I just want them loose and laying next to you. If you find yourself clenching your hands, just take a long, slow, deep breath and relax them and let them open and fall to the side. Now, as we go into this meditation, we're going to do a slight protection. And I'm just going to have you visualize a column of energy in front of you. And as we know, we call that vibration Michael. It's very high vibration, very strong vibration, very white or white-blue oriented in its vibrational qualities. And just visualize Michael walking around you, starting at the left-hand side, going behind you, coming around to the right, and making his way back up to the front. And he's going to do this 3 times. And each time as he circles you, you're going to say to yourself, this is the circle that surrounds me. This is the circle that protects me. This is the circle that guides me. And this is the circle that heals me. And when you're ready, go ahead and just indicate to Michael that you're ready for him to take the next circle. And again, you'll say, this is the circle that surrounds me. This is the circle that protects me. This is the circle that guides me. This is the circle that heals me. And that'll be 2. One more time. This is the circle that surrounds me. This is the circle that protects me. This is the circle that guides me. This is the circle that heals me. And by the time you get done with all of that, Michael will be back up to the front again, and you will have your entire energy system shielded far below the earth and far high up in the troposphere. We're going to go ahead and just visualize the ball of energy in front of you at your stomach level. And when you're ready, just let that ball of energy drop way down into the earth, grounding you down very far. And then when Mother Earth grabs hold of that energy, give her a little nod of gratitude, create another ball of energy in front of you and let that one go high up into the troposphere to where the Lord of the Crystals can grab hold of that. Now you are both shielded and protected and you're grounded. Still slowly breathing in and out. Long, slow, deep breaths in, holding it, and then a long, slow, deep breath out. I want you to try to make the exhale breath longer than the inhale because that's the way the human body is made. The longer the breaths, the quicker the body releases that fight or flight syndrome. And that way we can return the body to a nice relaxed state, allowing homeostasis to take place, allowing healing to have an opportunity, to allow the brain to relax, to allow us to come back from this with a sharper focus, more detailed, having the ability to be more of who we are when we are done with this meditation than when we started. So again, long, slow, deep breaths in. And I want you to focus on your hands now for the moment. And I want you to put your hands on the lower part of your stomach, below your belly button. And I want you to feel that lower torso area. Right here in that middle belly button area. That's the middle dantian. No, that's the lower dantian. Sorry. Lower dantian. The middle dantian is the heart chakra. The upper head is the higher dantian. So you're going to have your hands in the lower dantian. Now this is Asian modality terms. Don't worry about that. That's just where they put the center of your energy gravity there. Now I want you to just visualize your hands and feel heat from your hands. And this heat is going to create a ball of light, a brilliant white light. Now it's not going to go anywhere right yet. We're just creating that energy right at this moment. Now, for those of you who don't work with crystals at all, there's a number of crystals that we use on a regular basis. Some are fairly inexpensive and easy to obtain. And one of my favorites is the clear quartz. These should be pennies on the dollar as much as they are everywhere on this planet. But unfortunately, marketing has caught up with the metaphysical, and so now it's an arm and a leg to buy any kind of rock, which is a shame. Everybody should have multiple pieces of quartz because its energy is perfectly aligned with the human energy system, and it's very well designed in whatever shade you get to help with it. Whether you're using quartz, whether you're using smoky quartz, whether you're using celestial quartz, whether you're using rose quartz or citrine or amethyst, all of these belong to the quartz family, and they're all very, very well suited for working with humans and the human energy system. So when you have a moment, go and look online. You can even find some on eBay. I would suggest strongly just holding some and finding the ones that actually feel really good to you, that are intuitively calling to you, and not just picking the pretty piece. Knowing what shape you like also helps. Right now, today, I'm using both a small cluster, that's about palm size, and a single point that is approximately 1.5 inches tall by 1.5 inches wide. And it's faceted, it's cut at the bottom so that it's smooth and stands upright. Whereas the cluster is very natural. It hasn't had anything done to it. For those of you who do have quartz at home or on you, you might even find that you have a pendant and you didn't realize that it was made out of quartz. Visualize that quartz at your navel. If you can, physically put it there. If you don't have it with you, don't freak out. You don't have to rush and go get it. You can actually connect with your quartz mentally while you're doing this exercise. You don't have to actually have it in your possession. The quartz is a very high vibration. It's very fractal, and depending upon how many sides your quartz has, depends upon what kind of uses you can do it. So right now we're going to use the clear quartz vibration to help break up blockages as we move this energy around. So it's like taking clear quartz and putting it inside your little ball of energy. Both are going to work with each other very, very well, add to each other, and basically amplify the effects that both have. Now, I want you to be aware that you need to be drinking water after doing this exercise. Give yourself some downtime before heading anything heavy duty. You will want to take your time getting up when you get done with this exercise. But go ahead and just focus on where your hands are. Visualize this ball of light. Visualize that little quartz energy inside of that ball of light. I get lots of questions. Is the ball smooth? Is the ball spiky? Is it like a dandelion? Your ball of energy is going to be exactly as you want to visualize it, or as it appears to you. There is no right or wrong. We only say, be yourself. Know what appeals to you. And don't force it to take any particular shape. Don't force it to take any particular color. Just trust that your high self is leading you through this exercise and is going to create the visuals that you need for this experience. And for those who are just starting out and you're going, visualization, what the hell? Don't worry about that either. Again, just listen to the sound of my voice. Follow along as best as you can. Don't worry about digging too deeply into this. So take a long, slow, deep breath in. Feel the vibration at your hands. Visualize that ball of energy. And allow yourself to let that ball start moving downwards, so that it's actually going to circle down between your legs and start coming up your backside. This should not tickle. It should not hurt either. If you start to feel interesting sensations, you can either call on Michael to assist you, you can call on the angelics, or you can just ignore it and let the energy of the ball just keep moving forward and trust that the energy is being taken care of by those who are caring for you, loving you, and have absolute and unconditional love for you at this time. So go ahead and let that ball start to drop down. Let it cross down and over. And let it come up to that lower place of your back where the coccyx is. Let it sit there for just a few moments. It might be that you feel your back get warm, or you might feel it get cool. You might feel any number of sensations. Just hold on to that visualization as you're breathing. Feel that quartz energy, just like a diamond flashing in the light. Just sparkling and breaking all kinds of prismatic, shiny objects all over the place, like a disco ball. Breathing in, holding it, and breathing out. And allow that ball to slowly start moving up. Slowly moving up over your back, up your spine, visualizing it just floating right off your physical form. It's not in your physical form, it's just outside of the physical form. Very light. It's just slowly going to move up. And we're going to let it stop at the mid-back area, where your third chakra center is. And we're just going to let it sit there. We can use a lot of that fractal quartz energy just pouring through there, breaking up all those blockages, letting that rejuvenate and energize our third chakra, our center of will, where our stubbornness is, where we do what we need to do because that's what we need to do. Our fortitude, in other words, our courage for when things are scary. It serves us very, very well, and we always give lots of attention to the third chakra, lots of appreciation for for those beings of light who help us do the things that otherwise we might not have the courage to do. And then we're going to let it slowly move up our backside to behind the chest. So in the middle of the back, between the shoulder blades, we're going to let it stop again. This is our fourth chakra area. The chakras are on the front of the body and on the back of the body. So allow your chakras to fully open and to absorb this energy, letting them correct any imperfections, releasing any blockages that may be interfering with the flow. Breathing in very slowly, holding it, and breathing out very slowly. A few more long, slow, deep breaths here at the fourth chakra, allowing this very complex chakra center a few extra moments to let that fun, wonderful vibration of your ball of light plus the quartz energy just come in there and work things loose, releasing things that don't need to be there any longer, that no longer serve your highest and best good. And then we'll say thank you to Michael as he cleanses away all of the detritus that is being released during this exercise. Let's go ahead and let that little wonderful ball of light and quartz energy combined, center of energy, move up to the back of our neck. Our neck holds the fifth chakra, where we speak our truth, self-knowledge, kindness, the ability to communicate in a verbal way. Many times we have to hold our tongue in human society because it's unsafe to not hold our tongue. So within this, we're just going to go ahead and allow yourself to release all of those things that have been bound up in your fifth chakra. Just bound there, they're not being released. Fear and anxiety are making things unable to be expressed. Sometimes very justified in our society as it is. There are many people who do not value another human. And so in some cases you might find that your only course of safety is to not say anything. If that's the case, know that we are here to help you energetically. That you can ask for assistance and we will do our best to energetically send you strength and courage. But know that you can release those things that are caught up in your throat chakra at this time. Now, let them go. You may not be able to speak your truth, but you can still think it. You are not a robot yet. And so we're going to let our ball of light and our crystal vibration shift up to the back of the head. And then it's going to go up over the top. And then it's going to come down to our forehead so that it's resting again at the sixth chakra. Our sixth chakra is very complex as well. And it's where we see truth. Many times we block our sixth chakra because we don't want to know. We don't want to see things. Sometimes those things are related to ourselves. Sometimes they're related to someone else or outside situations. Discernment is the first thing that is usually repressed, because discernment can lead to disappointment, and disappointment can lead to emotional situations being unbalanced. And so many people repress their sixth chakra. At this point in time, we're just going to go ahead and unrepress it. Ask that the vibrations that the vibrations that are here, go ahead and work on releasing those blinders that we've placed, removing those walls that we've set in front of ourselves, taking off the masks that we're hiding behind, and just letting them all go. And we're just going to breathe. Just breathe in. Long, slow, deep breath. Long, slow, deep breath. And take a long, slow, deep breath in and then blow it out really hard. Just to bring in some vitality with that breath. That's a harsh chakra to work on sometimes, because the first person you ever lie to is yourself. And then it's just kind of hard to get out from all the lies. But tonight, releasing all of those blinders and the self-lies, it's all good. It's all good. So we're just going to let the ball drop back down. Back to where our hands are resting on our stomach. And just let it rest there. And we're just going to let the ball and the crystal vibration just sit right there in that second chakra. Just breathing in very slowly and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Now I want you to visualize that wonderful energy that you've got at your hands getting bigger till it's bigger than your hands. And then it's going to slowly grow till it's big as your torso, bigger than your hips and your shoulders together, bigger and bigger till it's bigger than your whole body, so that your head down to your feet, everything is encapsulated in this light. Let it take its time. Don't worry about rushing it. Just allow yourself to experience the vibrations that go along with this. And now go ahead and let it get bigger. We're going to let it just start expanding out through the auric layers, longer and longer, until it actually is out past our 35th auric layer. Allow it to just grow like a tiny little atom bomb of wonderful, joyous light. It's just going to go, go, go. It's not going to explode when it gets to the end. It's just going to sustain that vibration. And we're just going to have it sustain. We just want it to stay that way, nice and big, going way out there, because, our auric layers are pretty big. So it's going to take a few minutes to go all the way out through each of the auric layers, and then to reach the outer edge of them. You're looking at street level here. It's not just a 2-foot journey. This is quite the distance that your energy goes out. So go ahead and just allow the energy to just keep going out there and just keep breathing. We're just going to breathe and allow the energy to flow. Soft, gentle, but strong, vibrant, joyous, filling and permeating every part of your energetic system with this wonderful vibration. Releasing, brightening, peaceful, exuberant. Wonderful way to end our day. Breathe that energy in. Now while it's working its way out to those last few auric layers, I want you to visualize another ball of light. But it's at the heart chakra center, and it's going to be pink or green. I'll let you decide what color it is. There's no right or wrong. But just as that other ball of light got really big and expanded all over your energy system, this one is as well. And this is the vibration of love. Not love as humans know it, but unconditional love. Love from the Creator. Gratitude. Joy. So many wonderful things stem from this love. So many possibilities. What can take place in your life through this love. There's no doctrine. There's no religious process to follow. It's there all the time, connecting within you. And you can access it whenever you need to, whenever you want to. That is your gift. No one can take it away from you. You can't give it away either, because everybody already has one. So we each have this wonderful energy within us that's available to us for us to use to help ourselves, to help others. Wouldn't it be wonderful if everybody was open and aware to this wonderful vibration they carry inside of themselves? Everything would be at your fingertips. There'd be no reason to have war. There'd be no reason to have famine. No reason to make healthcare ridiculously priced. All of this would be nonsense. You wouldn't need it anymore because you would be in touch with this love. And this love can work miracles if you let it. But for us right now, we're just going to breathe and watch the white light expand and watch the pink or green light expand. Just keep watching it, and it's going to go all the way out to the end, just like the tide reaches the beach, in and out, in and out. Every minute it goes in, going a little deeper, a little bit faster, a little bit stronger, a little bit more into the shoreline, hitting the rocks, wearing them away. Just as the waves wear the rocks, this vibration wears away the blockages, removing things that no longer serve you, detritus and detrimentals, chaff that you've picked up from other people, things that you've absorbed that aren't yours. So we're just going to let it all go. Just visualize it all floating away. All of it's gone. Can you see yourself? Are you floating? And the pink ball and the white ball, and ultimately within Michael's beautiful sphere of energy that he surrounded you with in the very beginning. I want you to take just a few more minutes and just breathe in that vibration. breathe in all of those high energies that are rejuvenating you, making you feel wonderful. Reconnecting energy synapses you haven't felt in who knows how long. Touching base with the real you and releasing the illusions of what you're not. Just breathe in and out, ever so slowly. Give yourself a little congratulatory nod. You're doing something wonderful for your body, something wonderful for your mind, something wonderful for your spirit, if you're so inclined to consider that as well. This is for you, and you are giving yourself this moment. Just allow yourself to have these quick moments, breathing in and breathing out, ever so slowly, slowly, slowly. And when you no longer see any movement, and everything's just shining as brightly as it can, we're going to have to start coming back. Now your energy is huge right now, so it's going to take a few minutes to get back into this vehicle we call the human body. So don't rush it. Give yourself a few moments. Start with the typical wiggling of the fingers and the toes, circling the ankles, circling the wrists, letting the head drop just so slightly to the left and the right, back and the forward. If you feel a little bit loopy, go ahead and create another energy ball and let it drop down to the Earth Mother again. Just let that energy dump down to her. She's going to use it for her own purposes. It's all good to her, but it'll help keep you from being wooey, because we don't want you doing any kind of activity after this where you could endanger yourself or anyone else because you get dizzy or have a vertigo moment or anything like that. Just let all the excess energy drop down into the Earth Mother. And if you're so inclined, let it shoot up to the light of the Christos as well. He's up there, he wants it, give it to him. Let him take all that extra so you just become a clear, perfect channel of energy, and it's just flowing through you. And you're just flowing because you're energy. But we need to let that go, and we need to start coming back to the body again. So we're going to start back with the fingers and the toes. Maybe a little shoulder rub, shoulder shrug, shoulder rolls. Maybe you need to bounce your legs a little bit or rock back and forth or side to side, giving the body a chance to become reacquainted with all this energy coming back into it. But you know how to get back out here. You know you need water after this for the next few days to allow all the toxins to be released. But you can come back here whenever you want. You are in control of your moments, your energy. This is your reality. You are the one who makes plans for yourself. And whether you do this first thing in the morning, or do this at lunch, or you do this at the end of the day to get ready for bed, that's fine. Everything is good. Allow yourself to receive this wonderful blessing. Be grateful to yourself, to the moment, to the experience. Don't analyze it. Don't question it. You don't need to do that. All you need to do is breathe. Fit yourself back into the vehicle you call your body and breathe. It's a tight fit for everyone, because we have all of this energy in our system. Getting it all back into the physical form can sometimes be a challenge. I don't recommend, however, going to sleep before you do get back into the body fully, because we don't want you out there in the ether being the blue light special at Kmart's. We want you to be fully back in your body, fully grounded, fully capable of taking that next step on a conscious free will level. So go ahead, just wiggle your fingers a little bit more, maybe push your hands against each other so you're applying pressure, creating a nice little arc between the fingers, stimulating those muscles all the way up to the shoulders. Maybe you need to stretch up, holding your hands, doing a slight little tilt. Or maybe you want to wrap your arms in front of you and give yourself a big hug. Oh. Or pull your knees up to your chin or to your chest, or if you're like me, be happy you can get them up towards the hips. Just pull those up. Let them remember what it's like to be human. All right, allow your breath to slightly shorten, not back into fight or flight. We don't want that. But just slightly shorter breaths than they were, just so that you become a little more conscious and are entering into the physical form a little bit better. It's all good. It's all good. When you're ready, allow your eyes to naturally open. Don't force them to open before needed. You don't need to do that. Just go ahead and let your body enjoy these last few moments of relaxation. Allow yourself to readjust to being compressed into the physical form. And remember, you are a spiritual presence having a human experience. Try to be grateful for this, because it's really a blink in the eye of how long all of you exist. So just take that moment. Be grateful for the ones that you love. Be grateful for the ones in your life. Be grateful for all of the lessons and the things that have become lessons for you to learn and grow. And don't forget, drink your water. All right, when you're ready, just let those eyes open up fully. And take a few short deep breaths before you go and get up. Please roll to the side if you're laying down. Don't try to sit up from that. And if you are sitting up, roll to the side and push yourself up on your hands and your knees. You may not feel you're that old yet, but we're more concerned with how much energy you may not be aware of going through your head at this time. And again, one last deep breath. All right, and you are ready to take the next step into whatever you're going to do in your day, whether it's to go out and tackle the world, or finish your lunch break, or take a shower and go to bed, whatever it is that you do at this time. We thank you for joining us, and we will see you the next time. If you have any comments, leave them in the section below, and I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. Music today was provided by the composer Weave off of the Seiki album that came out in 2000. It's a Reiki album. I love this album. It's wonderful. I highly recommend it if you can locate it. Can't find it anymore. Anyway, you have a great day, great night. Blessings to you.